Joining me now, Matt Schlapp in the House, Chairman of the American Conservative Union. Matt, welcome back.
Great to be here, Lauren.
What message are we sending by ditching out of the UN?
I think President Trump is all about calling out hypocrisy. Hypocrisy in Europe, hypocrisy with China, hypocrisy obviously with North Korea. When it comes to this commission at the UN, it always seems like the greatest human rights abusers are chairing the Human Rights Commission. And so I think it's a great decision to pull out.
Let's talk about this crazy week.
Yeah.
That we can call Russia Week, I guess,
Yes.
with President Trump and his press conference with President Putin in Helsinki and the immediate media condemnation of what he has said. Tell us where you stand on all of this. I bet I can guess.
Well, I do think, and I said publicly afterwards, I do think the press conference, the perception was that the president was going soft on Putin, when the president's policies are actually 10 times harder than President Obama ever thought of putting in place. He's kicked out more Russian nationals, spies. He closed a consulate. He's put on all kinds of trade controls. So the Trump policies have been very, very tough on Putin. But rhetorically, he's trying to get along with this nuclear superpower because in the end, he thinks it's more important to get along with Russia and aim our concern at China. That's the big global menace.
Both of these countries have huge human rights issues. I spoke to Secretary of State Pompeo today about what the State Department is doing. Do you believe that human rights issues should be negotiated along with nuclear issues and economic issues?
I believe in the approach that Ronald Reagan had. And the idea was peace through strength, Lauren. And what that really meant was that everyone thought that was just military might, and it wasn't. It was about American values. It was about human rights. We needed to project that onto the global stage. So I definitely agree that basic questions of, like, for instance, religious freedom have to be interwoven in our relationships overseas.
Religious freedom is a topic very new, ministerial, that the State Department is putting together, bringing together all concerned people. It's the first time that something like this has been done. Your thoughts on religious freedom and the State Department and putting this initiative forward?
Well, I want to brag a little bit as a Kansan to have Sam Brownback as the ambassador for religious freedom and to have Mike Pompeo, another great Kansan, as the Secretary of State. I know both of these men. These are men of faith. These are men who are going to aggressively push for the right to practice your faith or not practice your faith and to be safe in your own conscience and how you want to live your life. They view this as very important, and I applaud what the State Department is doing, and I applaud what the President is doing. I don't think there's a higher calling than making sure there's dignity as a human being. You deserve to have the right to life, and then you have the right to live that life as you see fit.
Matt Schlapp, Chairman of the American Conservative Union, thank you for stopping by.
Thanks for being here.